So riding on track is all about developing your own skills, pushing yourself to your limits, but in a controlled environment, being safe, always knowing what's around you, and with always having the safety precautions there. We are at Aruani grid today for the Jawa Yezdi Street Rush. Welcome to Drive Spark. I'm Vedant Jouhari. So what is the Jawa Yezdi Street Rush all about? Well, it's all about developing your skills, honing your true potential, getting out whatever you can in a safe environment, in a controlled environment, riding around track. And there's no better place than to do the Aruani grid. One of the most technical tracks in Bangalore, with a bunch of twists and turns, as long as a few good straights and fast corners. So Jawa Yezdi called a bunch of their customers, a lot of the people who own these motorcycles, to actually see the potential of their motorcycles and to get what they can out of themselves on the track. And it came with the necessary safety standards, with safety marshals and a professional trainer, Mr. Rustom Patel. He is a motocross racer hailing from Mumbai, and he came down just for this event, just to make sure it goes smoothly and to make sure that the riders are doing what they should on track without really changing things up and going against the flow of what track riding actually is. We had around 50 participants over here, and they went through a bunch of rounds. First round was just to understand the track, to learn the track and to learn how the bike handles on the track. Following that, they got to push a little harder each round. There were the 3 podium winners. And these 3 podium winners from each round went on to the semi-finals, and then the winners from the semi-finals went on to race in the finals. 8 people in the finals on this track. It was thrilling to watch. It was great. The riders were all pushing themselves, pushing the bike to its limit. And at the end of it, there were 3 winners, all of them males, as there was only 1 female competitor. But these 3 riders who came on top, the guy who came first actually started first, but then stalled off the start line, dropped down to 8th position, and slowly worked his way back. To come back on top. So riding on track is not just about going fast and opening the throttle. There's a lot of mindset that's required. There's a lot of discipline that's required. And if you have the right discipline, if you have the right mindset, and if you keep yourself calm in these situations, you can come out on top. And thanks to Jawa Yezdi, these 3 riders, all of them the first time on track, actually got that feeling of victory, got that feeling of I can do it. So it gives them that self-confidence to actually bring themselves up, to actually do that much better, and to actually see what they are capable of. So this was pretty much the Jawa Yezdi Street Rush event, and it was a huge success. So thank you Jawa Yezdi for hosting us, and thank you for calling us for the event and giving us a chance as well to ride on track, to ride these beautiful machines on the track.
Hi, my name is Divya. By profession, I'm a scientist, and I've just come here for this event called Street Rush, which was organized by Jawa Yezdi.
Nice. So did you get a chance to participate as
Yes,
well?
I did.
How was your experience?
Amazing. It was exhilarating to be on the track. This was my first time on tarmac.
Oh, nice.
I've only tried, dirt biking before this.
Right.
It's completely different from what I experienced here on the track. Yes, and I had an amazing time. The rush was just beautiful.
Crazy. So, what bike do you ride?
I ride a Java 42, and that's the bike that I...
Oh, nice. How was it riding your own bike on track?
Beautiful. I mean, there was a little bit of like, oh my god, it's my bike, but then, it was just amazing. Once you're out there, your just mind is all clear, and like, it was, I just love my bike so much more now after having gone.
Understand, you got to push it to its limit.
Yes, exactly. I've never done this to my bike before. The first time.
Do you plan on taking this ahead? Like, do you plan on getting into more track days and all that?
Oh yes, definitely. I mean, this is not going to stop here for sure.
Great.
So addicting.
And so you were one of the only female participants, right? So what did that feel like? Because you were surrounded by a bunch of the males on the right.
Yeah, I mean, this was amazing. I honestly did think that I wouldn't be the only one, but I turned out to be the only one. But it was amazing. I mean, to be a part of, and it was so welcoming here, you know. I didn't really feel like left out or like anything. It was really nice. The way they treated us, all the safety standards that was in place. Right. Really nice experience.
I mean, riding on tracks, safety is one of the most important things.
Beautiful organization.
Great. That's all. Cool. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Thank you for your time.
See you.
Okay, hi. My name is Rustom Patel. I have 8 national titles of India, and I've made India proud 3 international titles. And it's a proud feeling to represent your country in motorsports.
Can't even imagine. So, sir, how was this event? The Jawa Yezdi Street Rush. So, what's it all about? And how do you think it went off?
See, I'll be very honest with you. I think it's hats off to Yezdi Jawa to organize such a brilliant event called Street Rush out here. It gives an opportunity for people not to race on streets, because a lot of youngsters are dying because of road accidents, because they ride really crazy on streets. So these companies, hats off to these guys that they are giving such a platform to the youngsters and the customers to come on such a beautiful Aruani grid track. Like we did it on a big track in Hyderabad. The first time the Street Rush was in Hyderabad.
Oh, nice.
Second round was in Bangalore, and I just got the news. The next round they are coming to Mumbai. That's my city.
Yes.
And then they want to do Goa, Delhi. So they want to do it all pan-India.
Keep expanding.
Exactly. Keep expanding. So
what would you feel the major difference of riding on track and riding in the city is? Like, in terms of the mindset, in terms of the skill, would you say that any beginner can come and ride on track, or would you say they need experience to come on track?
See, I'll be very honest with you. It's an opportunity for beginners only.
Right.
Yeah. Over here, we don't have a event where you are having national champions or big names riding over here. This is a purely customer-based event.
Yes.
And a purely customer-based event is you own a Jawa Yezdi, you are welcome to come ride with an expert rider who gives you riding tips, who teaches you how to ride, who rides with you. So this is like a big thing for newbies, because they've never ridden on track. And 60% of the riders out here, they all said that, sir, this was the first time in my life I rode on track.
Right.
So they are going home with a lot of learnings.
Yes.
They are going home with a smile on their face.
Yes.
Luckily, there were no injuries. We did not use the ambulance nor the doctor.
Right.
And I think it's a brilliant opportunity for all the newbies, the youngsters, to feel what is track riding.
Yes.
So that is brilliant.
Last 2 questions.
Yes.
So, how do you think of Aruani Grid as a track to learn how to ride?
I think Aruani Grid is a beautiful track, and I personally feel that they are doing a great job with the track. It's maintained well. It's a nice high-speed technical track in Bangalore, and I think this is a very good track for newbies to come and practice out here, because I think it's a great opportunity for them to come and ride on this track. And any sport, let it be motorsports, table tennis, badminton, any sport, it is very, very simple that you have to practice.
Yes.
Till you don't practice any sport, you are nowhere.
100%.
So yeah, that's the most important thing. You got to be in touch and you got to be in practice with this sport.
Yes. And the last question, so what did you think of the competition on the track, of the riders coming and riding? Were you surprised with the skills, or did you expect what you saw?
See, honestly, I'll be very honest with you. I'm going to be very honest out here. Honestly, you don't expect much from customers, okay?
Right.
And they are customers at the end of the day, and 60% of them have like never seen a track or never ridden a track.
Right.
So looking at them ride on track and performing so well, I think I'm totally impressed. But what impressed me the most is you guys. You press guys were at a different level. You guys were just brilliant. And I just totally loved the way you all were riding. And I totally felt that there was some professionalism in you press guys when you all were actually racing. Right. And I think hats off to you guys, man. I think you guys have that in you. I could see you all punching the throttle to the corners also. And that comes out only with confidence.
Yes.
So I think you won, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you came first. So that was awesome.
Thank
Keep up the good work. Have you done a lot of track riding?
I just started off this year itself, so,
okay,
so I'm just getting into it
continue
slowly.
it. You're quite lean, thin, you're fit. You got to be fit, you got to be thin.
Yes,
if you want to be a racer, and you got to be 100% committed to the sport.
Yes, sir.
And the love for the sport, that will only get you there.
Yes, and
because
love
if you
will
don't,
never die.
yeah, if you don't have the love for the sport, you cannot reach anywhere.
100%. Thank you so much, sir, for giving us this opportunity, and thank you for training us today.
Pleasure is all mine. I'll be coming back to Bangalore very soon. So, gonna see you guys in large numbers. God bless.